That's all real. It's occult worship. They believe in sex magic.
This week, a hacktivist leaked the membership of Dialogue, a secret invitation-only society Peter Thiel founded in 2006. So here's the question. Have you looked into this at all, and what's your take?
What's the group called? Did they find out the name? His name is an anagram for the reptile. It's a no. He appears in the Epstein files so much after lying to Joe Rogan and saying like, oh, the emails are weird. It seems like they're like meeting up for dalliances and all across New York City. It's just weird. He also has an island, by the way.
Who does?
Peter Thiel. But him and his husband went to Peter Thiel's island, which is in like off the coast of Hawaii. He just kind of bought an island. This is what you do at a certain level. And he, I guess, got to an age where he realized that like he needed somewhere to dump his wealth. So he decided to have a kid. You know, got a surrogate, whatever. It was the weirdest thing because once his son was born, they all were there on the island. And he said when they brought the child around the table at his house, they were basically like the servants were like present. It was like very strange and detached. And it's not a guy that I want in authority to make any decisions whatsoever. That's a dark, dark, dark future.
They just released a shit ton of names that are in this thing. Have you seen this yet? I think they did it while we were sitting in here. I just saw it on the last break. We'll put the names up on screen right now so everybody can read them. Here's a follow-up question. Across everything you've dug into, true crime, cults, criminal networks, you come across some dark shit. So
yeah, I mean the understanding of the pedophilia. That's all real. It's all it's occult worship, and it goes back to like. They believe in sex magic.
Sex magic?
Sex magic. You could get into like Aleister Crowley. All that's real. I mean, he wrote books about it. It's not like they were trying to hide it, but these are the elite. Like these aren't people that are at the bottom. It's why I find it hilarious when people believe in the moon landings. I'm like, do you know the history of the Jet Propulsion Labs and that it was created by Aleister Crowley's acolyte, protege, so to speak? These people wrote extensively about, I thought they were summoning demons and they harm children. That is the world we live in. And I think that is very disturbing to have to contend with that. And the craziest part is the people that protect them. Oh, for money. That's hard to know that people I come up with in politics will look the other way for the right price. Think about that. Everyone knew what Epstein was doing, and then he was protected, and they knew that he went to prison.
Think about this shit all the time. How these people think that they have amassed so much power, but they really have zero power. The only fucking thing that they can really do is introduce a bill.
I mean,
they can't even fucking say what's on their mind. They're controlled.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's a way to a means to control people is to get them into politics.
Yeah, they control Congress. There's no question about it.
But they really think that they have fucking power.
Well, in many ways, they find people who are pedophiles already, and then they empower them. It's unbelievable how many people like are reformed, whatever, and then end up being reformed at all. It's a system. It's for sure a system, and that's not imagined. And you need to wake up and realize that our world is in fact being run by pedophiles. That's a fact. And if the Epstein thing didn't wake you up to the fact that it's left and right, you're still asleep. If you think that our troubles in this country, you're still asleep. If you think it's like, feminism versus chauvinism, you're still asleep. Everything about it. Yeah, everything about it. And I believe the people around him are into dark, demonic stuff.
I mean, when you told me at dinner that he was assassinated in the middle of a pentagram, I was like, holy shit.
When someone sent me an old Freemason Bible and it showed how they believe that you have to be in a pentagram to sacrifice someone.
You know the history of that?
Yeah. I actually just read a book in our book club called The Secret History of America by Nicholas Hager. Really, really important read. An academic read, but a very challenging one, an important one to get into the history of Freemason. So you have to think about different iterations. So it's like Solomon's Temple, the Masons of the Temple is kind of what they're hinting at. But in terms of like the modern introduction to Western society, it begins with Francis Bacon. And societies, it's like they go to Paris to be initiated. The same thing for Sigmund Freud. He studied under Charcot, and he was similarly. And these groups then went into Scotland and